We are live on Comcast SportsNet, giving you something a little bit different on a Saturday afternoon. The world premiere of the ball, the Basketball Alumni Legends League, Summer Pro League. This is kind of a test run this weekend, a two-game weekend showcase with the action here in Washington today, another game in Philadelphia tomorrow night. Next year, they plan to play a limited league schedule, and in 2014, the hope is 8 to 12 teams, each playing 20 to 24 games. Let's take a look at what the starting lineups will look like. First, for the Washington team, it's going to be Chris Monroe, is a George Washington product.
He's a late change in the starting lineup, all-time leading scorer in GW.
But then you've got Jason Clark from Georgetown, Austin Freeman from Georgetown, James Gist from Maryland, and Henry Sims from Georgetown. Philly side, Scott Rogers, former Drexel guard, Deontay Christmas from Temple, Mark Tyndale, a Temple product, former Villanova player Curtis Sumter, and out of St. Joe's, Dwayne Jones. All right, so let's see what this looks like. The opening tip, the first ever showcase game for the ball, the Basketball Alumni Legends League. They look to make this a full-fledged league within the next couple of years to get it going. A showcase weekend with the game this afternoon in Washington and one more tomorrow night at St. Joseph's in Philadelphia.
Yeah, DJ had a dump there if he had just gone up and stuffed it, which he did many times for St. Joe's.
Now Henry Sims from the perimeter.
Yeah, Henry Sims had a terrific senior season for Georgetown, and he continues there.
Here comes Team DC. This is Austin Freeman going in strong, and Freeman, the 6'3" class of 2011 Georgetown product. And then the rebound grab by Henry Sims.
Our first 4 attempt.
First ever. Driving move and the ball laid in by Jason Clark. One of the things the founders of the league want to get rid of is the slow pace that sometimes mars the end of games when there's a lot of fouling by the team that's behind to try desperately to get into a game. Here's Dwayne Jones going in strong and getting fouled. The one free throw's off the back of the rim, and the rebound taken by Jason Clark. Clark accelerating down the lane. Ho-ho! How about that move? The ball, it's an acronym for Basketball Alumni Legends League. So it's everything is organized around the colleges from which these pro players came from.
And James has most recently been playing in Turkey. Now that counts for 2 again, so we'll see if it's now 12 to nothing. It's the first free throw you've ever seen that counted for 2 points.
Time to roll out the 4s. There's a...
That's Ramon Moore from Temple, who was also the class of 2012.
Now backing up for a 4. Around the rim for Ramon Moore.
It was very cool. He looked down to make sure he was behind that line for 4.
Here's a 4-point shot. The other way, it's good.
First one ever, Austin Freeman for 4.
Set his feet, lined it up, and swished it home.
It looked like an easy shot from 25 feet.
Philly gets it inside. And Frank Ellegar, the former Drexel Dragon, pounds it home. And part of the reason to have these showcase games a year before the league really gets going is to see which of the rules make sense, what works, and to have a demonstration in the books, to have a tape that can be shown to sponsors, potential owners, and so forth. So it'll be a little sketchy in terms of teams not having practice and so forth, but the idea is to roll out the product and experiment with it.
And everybody's got it on the scoreboard. They figured it out. That free throw, again, worth 2 points on the turnover here coming to Frank Ellegar.
Ellegar, nice dish inside, and then the ball laid in by Rodney Green out of LaSalle.
Yeah, Rodney Green, terrific player at LaSalle, nearly scored 2,000 points in his career. Very versatile player.
Stepping up from the 4 to the 3 and rattling it home is Ramon Moore.
And you never thought you would say that, John. From the 4 to the 3, and good.
I'm open from 3-point.
You got to honor that 4-point shot. That's a big number to give up.
Just inside the 4-point line is James Gist. Rebound put in by Sims. Henry Sims, the 6'10" Georgetown player. His shot no good. This is Strawberry on a 3. Right, and here's Washington back with it. Ball comes into Gist. He spins free and lays it home. There's one of them, Ramon Moore. Gets it in deep, and a nifty pass inside. The ball laid in by Salisbury.
Yeah, great pass by Frank Ellegar, who just made that block-to-block pass, big to little for the layup.
Wright works it around. Open on the right side. Fowler and Campbell out of George Mason.
And Fowler was a sophomore on the GMU team that got to the Final Four at the Verizon Center across town in 2006 when they upset UConn.
key player on that team.
No question.
Salisbury feeding the post, back out to Salisbury. 4-point shot, rattles out. Rebound, Frank Ellegar, slam dunk.
Frank has been terrific since he's been in the game. Pat told me he'd been firing some up. And
nice feed from Strawberry to a cutting Will Thomas. Last few seconds now of the first quarter. Here's Rodney Green. Salisbury winds up with it. Over in the left corner, a driving runner put up and in by Rodney Green. And one. Basketball Alumni Legends League. And we go to the second quarter with the second quarter tap control by Washington and a nifty move by DJ Strawberries. Washington coming the other way. Will Thomas gets a step on the field and jams it. All right, Chris Wright, Georgetown point guard. Now into the hands of Jai Lewis and the 6'7", 290-pounder. So here's, you've got 3 players from George Mason, including Jai Lewis on a quad.
First 300-pound man to shoot a 4.
Didn't miss by much. And a driving runner missed, but jammed in by Frank Ellegar. Green the miss, Ellegar the dunk. That 30-second clock becomes a 20-second clock. Driving runner laid in by Deontay Christmas. Christmas with the rebound. Now Tyndale goes in strong. Nice defensive work. They're going to say a foul, make it an and one. And DC comes back the other way. Loping into the front court is Clark. Jason Clark out of Georgetown. Rattles it in. Rebound grabbed on the weak side. Yeah,
Tony just graduated from GW from Sleepy Hollow, New York. Still trying to figure out where he's going to play next season. Rodney Green, man, with a really nice drive.
6'5", LaSalle product, class of 2010.
Played at Prep Charter and Philly State Championship team. And our man, DJ Strawberry.
This is Will Thomas from George Mason. Nice feed inside for Jason Clark, and the former Georgetown guard scores.
They ran enough backdoors from John Thompson III. Jason did. He still knows how to do it.
Heading to a pro league in Belgium come the fall. Now Austin Freeman, another Georgetown Hoya. Here's Henry Sims. Rebound Christmas. Knocked away and stolen by Gist. And James Gist out of the University of Maryland scores from in deep.
For 3.
Now Christmas trying to muscle it up inside, gets to the rack and hooks it home.
And he does. Deontay just cradled that ball next to his chest to make sure to protect it and then laid it in on the glass.
Nice alley-oop for the slam.
There's John Gilchrist from Maryland to James Gist from Maryland for the lob up.
There's Carroll. Now Christmas. Lobbing it inside, the jam by Ellegar.
Sepple to Drexel, and that's one of the neat things. All these guys who always played against each other, or in Philadelphia at least, are getting a chance to play with each other.
Jason Clark coming the other way. Nice ball movement here, and Clark winds up with it. Looping it inside to Team Philadelphia, Deontay Christmas. Nice lead ahead to Rodney Green, and Philadelphia's on the boards. Long pass up ahead to Ellegar in 2 deep. Shovels it down low to Rodney Green.
And that was pulled off the rim by Henry Sims, and that is legal.
Now Deontay Christmas going in strong. Now Sims facing the basket. About 15 feet out on the left, Henry Sims has 10 points. Good passing. Oh, nice move by Clark, and then the nifty block by Dwayne Jones.
That's what Dwayne Jones does best. Great shot blocker in college.
Now Christmas on a 3. Got it.
Yeah, that was just inside the 4-point line.
Up double digits before Philadelphia scored and have been up that far since. There's a 2-on-none.
Christmas lost it, and it is finished by Will Thomas out of George Mason.
Every time Philadelphia looks like they're making a run, Ramon Moore loves that shot, that left baseline.
John Gilchrist. Here's Moore, lost it from behind. Again, Gist was there defensively. Now it's Chris Wright on the move. Good lead pass for DJ Strawberry. There's Wright finding an opening.
It's a terrific drive through everybody and double clutch at the end and good.
Now Strawberry at a quad. Rebound off the hands of Salisbury and into the arms of Jai Lewis. That's Salisbury with the rebound. Pushes it ahead to Tashid Carr. Inside, Dwayne Jones jams.
St. Joe's to St. Joe's at different times, but Tashid Carr to Dwayne Jones.
$1:25 left in the third quarter. Fowler and Campbell drilling it home.
He's a 1,500-point scorer at George Mason in his career.
Salisbury drills one in from the left baseline.
He can always shoot it from Bishop McCaskey at Lancaster.
Chris Wright. Rebound, kind of volleyball.
Jai Lewis with a left-handed tip-in.
Fowler and Campbell sends it in to Chris Wright. And Chris Wright getting in deep.
Yeah. Chris Wright, Georgetown class of 2011.
Chris Wright taking it away. And back to Wright, tried the slam, couldn't do it. Lewis getting inside, nifty move, shot blocked. And here's Christmas on a 3-on-2. And the jam by Rodney Green. Rebound Ellegar. Here's Green on the move. Leaves it for Christmas. Thinking about the quad, stepping inside, going back to Green. Layup, got it, and one. Georgetown class of 2012, slapped away by Deontay Christmas, and here comes the Temple product, Deontay Christmas. Up ahead to Scott Rogers from Drexel, and he lays it in. On the right, Tony Taylor drills one home.
If that was a 44% three-point shooter, it's a steal and a Mark Tyndale layup. 15 with 6 to go. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Chris Wright gets it inside to Freeman.
Rodney Green misses there.
Now Gist lifting a 4, short. Rebound Strawberry, and then jammed in.
James
deep.
Gist.
James Gist, and put off the back of the rim.
It was Austin Freeman who made the first 4 in the history of the ball.
Green lobbing it for the jam, and Ryan Brooks. Rashid Carr not able to get the shot to fall. 2-on-1 develops the other way. Nice lob pass, ball laid in, and one. Jason Clark with the finish.
That was Georgetown behind the back pass, Georgetown lob pass, Georgetown finish. Wright, Freeman, and Clark. Opening the debut game of the ball. Pat Carroll for 4.
Gilchrist driving to the rack. Mark Tyndale missing, the buzzer sounds, and we've got a game in the books. The ball has launched.
They wanted it to go fast, John, and it did.
All right, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to try to talk to some of the players and coaches and get their reaction to playing with their old college teammates and their old college rivals, and with 4-point shots and 1 to score 2 and everything else. Final score is in the books, and it was Team Washington 111. Team Philadelphia 93. Stay with us.